What is going on, guys? My name is Chase, and welcome back to Intelligent Money Investing. And today, I've been inspired by Graham Stephan, a big YouTuber on the channel. He does a lot of real estate and stock market investing, a little bit of credit and debit card debt, stuff like that. And he's a really great YouTuber, one of my favorites on the platform. If you guys have not checked him out, I definitely encourage you to do so. But today, he actually put out a video exactly detailing how much revenue he's made off of YouTube through his different income sources, being YouTube ad revenue, program sales, speaking engagements, consulting, and Amazon affiliate. He absolutely did a great breakdown today of all the sources he has, and obviously you can see he has 300,000 subscribers here. And this kind of inspired me to show you guys what a smaller channel can do, and how a lot of you guys who aren't monetized yet can actually do a little bit of ad revenue yourself. So that's what I'm going to be getting into today. I really hope you guys enjoy the video. So Graham did actually challenge me. I put down a comment on his video talking about how I might make this video going over what my ad revenue was for 2018, and he said absolutely, I will watch it. So if you're here, Graham, hi, enjoy your content. I obviously you put me to shame here, but I'm working to get that ad revenue up and hopefully expand my channel a little bit. And so let's get right into that. My main revenue source, actually, I really have two right now. The main two are going to be the YouTube ad revenue, which just got put back on for me, and then the Robinhood referral program. There's a couple others that I'm going to talk about later that I want to get into in the future, and that are going to help drive revenue for my channel and can help other channels do the same if you go through those methods. But the main two right now that I'm going to be talking about are the Robinhood referral program and my YouTube ad revenue. So as you guys can see here, let's click on estimated ad revenue. As you can see, it's pretty low. If we do a compare metric, because that's really what you want to base it off of, what your CPM is and what the views you're getting are. So as you can see, it has been 0, 0, 0 all the way across. And really what happened here was, as you guys know, YouTube made those big monetization changes where you had to get a 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers in order to have ads on your videos. I actually reached that in May, and just on the 12th, they enabled me to be as a part of the partner program. I believe one of the reasons was because Graham, that YouTuber I was talking about, sent my email along that I sent him. He checked that out along to the creator support team. I believe they took another look at my channel, realized obviously I'm very advertiser friendly, and they finally did put me through. So thank you, Graham, and let's keep going on this. So as you guys can see, in the last 8 days or so, I've gotten about 1888 in ad revenue. I'm dipping a little under a cent per view, essentially. So that would be for every 1,000 views that I get, about $8, $9, sometimes 10, depending on the day. It's really just under that now. What I would kind of put that to is my lower average view time. If you guys watch Graham's video, you'll see he's making like $15, $20 per per 1,000 views, and a lot of that'll come from that will come from his long videos. And when you have those long form videos that are over 10 minutes, you can run multiple ads. And I believe since he's a bigger creator, they throw him some of those premium ads, I would imagine, just because obviously he makes great content and he has proven stuff, rather than when somebody like me, a little bit newer, they really don't have a good basis for what I'm going to be creating on a normal basis. So the bigger you get, I think the more attention you get and the better ads you get, just because it's a safer bet. He's not going to tank his channel by doing some controversial stuff that might get him in trouble with advertisers, like somebody who's a small, newer channel might, just from being unpredictable. They don't have as much at stake, if that makes sense. So this is what I have right now. Let's go into the year-long view, if it will let me do that. Yeah, the last 28 days. So we're going to do this year of 2018. And I was in the partner program at the beginning of the year, and obviously you can tell that it dropped off to 0 here for ad revenue. And clearly this is a ton of missed out revenue. So that's really what pains me, because there's probably a couple $1,000s that are left on the table here by YouTube and for me by not having all these views in. You can see these big spikes here. I had some big videos go up and they ended up getting a ton of views. It kind of died off, but they got a ton of views at the time. A couple of those were talking about bigger name channels like financial education. I did a video kind of discussing his $1,000 program course that he went through. You guys can check out that video. It's one of the most popular ones on my channel if you want to. But as you can see, what I've really stabilized out to a little bit better of ads. since I've gotten back in the partner program. Before it was like over $1 or two was like a great day for me, and now it's like my kind of average, even though it's around the same views as I was back then, just because because I had a pretty big lull in creating content between about late July and mid December. I had a lull in creating content, so obviously you can see the views are gonna have a downward trajectory because you don't have new stuff pumping up your channel. The algorithm doesn't put your stuff in as much, so it's kind of a downward trend over time if you don't keep new fresh stuff going. But yeah, as you can see it here, I think maybe with the new partner program, the ad rates may be higher right before the holiday season, but the ad money honestly is pretty good right now. A couple dollars a day, I'm definitely not going to complain about. This definitely, obviously, is not anything I can live off of, but it's definitely nice to be recognized for what you put on up onto YouTube. And as a side income, like if I'm making 50, 60 bucks a month, that's great. Just off of YouTube ad revenue, that's something to put into my pocket, and that's really something that I can have motivate me to make more videos, and also something that can motivate you guys. As you can see, I had 136,000 views this year. So if that was to be all monetized at a $10 CPM, which is about right for this channel, I would have made about $1,360 off of the channel this year. Unfortunately, I made about 70 instead, but nothing we can do about that. 69.30, nothing to complain about, honestly, from something I like to enjoy doing for fun. So, but going into the future, it's going to be great having a little bit of ad revenue sprinkled in, and as the channel grows, that should go higher and higher. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was actually the Robinhood referral program. So I honestly don't even need to be on there. I'll show a video of what it looks like on you guys' end for the referrals that go in there. But Robinhood actually has a referral program where you can refer up to, I believe it's like 100 people or $500 worth of stocks. But for every person you refer, you get a free stock. So as you can see here, I've referred 48 people, and with an average stock price about $4 to $5, that's made me about $220, $230 this year so far. So my total revenue ends up being about $300 on the year, which really is nothing to scoff at. I think it's a great little income source. Obviously, compared to the amount of hours that I put in here, it's really like very negligible. I've probably put over 300 hours into the YouTube channel this year, so it's like obviously less than an hour, less than $1 an hour, but I really can't complain. I mean, I don't consider this a job, and I don't consider what I'm doing here working at all. I just consider this like a fun thing to do. And when you're going into a channel, you really can't have the mindset of when you're starting out that this is going to be an income source or that this is going to be anything but a fun hobby, because if you're only in it for the money, then it's really going to be a tough go for you. And when you have those days where you work really hard on a video and you just gets absolutely no views, and it really takes a long time to get the ball rolling. But as you guys probably saw in Graham's video, but once you get the ball rolling, it really can start going. Obviously, I let a lot of my momentum kind of taper off when I was in that lull period where I didn't make videos. I am sorry about that, but I did have a big, like very, very tough semester where I was extremely busy. So I had to end up prioritizing school over the channel for a little bit, and finding internship work and stuff like that. So I'll explain all of that in a different video. But basically what I'm trying to tell you guys is that with this type of content, with this type of YouTube channel, when you are small and you don't have a ton of people watching your stuff, you don't have a ton of people commenting, like telling you that they appreciate the hard work that you put in here, there's going to be a lot of hours put in for extremely little work. One of the things you definitely want to do as a smaller channel is comment on pretty much every video that you watch, especially in the niche that you're in, because then people end up clicking on your channel and checking out some of your videos as well, and they might end up liking you, subscribing to your channel, and being a viewer as well. Because a lot of the time, if the algorithm isn't going to be fighting for you, you got to be fighting for yourself. So you got to get those subscribers and get that subscriber base in before the algorithm can actually recognize you and know to bet on your content. The algorithm's not going to bet on your content before you can get a little subscriber base to bet on it for you. So that's really my main tip going into that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different of a thing, but before we get out of here, I want to talk about a couple things that I could also be doing in order to raise my ad revenue on YouTube. So As you guys know, a lot of channels have the big list of Amazon affiliate links in the description. I'll actually go in just in Graham's description, since I still have this tab up, and look at it over here. But he's got his Facebook group. He's got his course that he sells. I'm sure he actually made a great course because for real estate agent, if that's something you're interested in. And then he has his suggested reading. So this is all, I believe, books and mostly on real estate for him. But these are all going to be Amazon affiliate links. And with Amazon affiliate, you can actually get a percentage of every transaction that happens for like 24 hours after somebody's clicked on your link. So that's another way. It's definitely a small percentage, probably 1 to 5% for the most part. And that's definitely a way that you can boost your ad revenue a little bit, boost your total revenue, I should say, just like through a kind of easy thing. A lot of people do different like product reviews in order to drive people to those descriptions, but somebody like Graham, I believe, just has it there, lets it collect a few dollars for him every month, doesn't put a ton of work into it, but kind of just lets it sit there and lets him grow that ad revenue. I don't think it'd have a huge impact on my revenue, just because we don't have that many people who go through the channel. But I think it's definitely something I want to look into putting down there, because really, what's the downside? It'd probably take me 20 minutes to set up, and it'll probably get me some residual income going forward. And that's really what I view this as. This is a lot of a passive income stream. It's really not much, like it is a lot of work, but it's really not much like hard work that I don't enjoy. Everything's fun, everything's rewarding for me, and I really enjoy it. And it's a hobby that I want to do, whether it's a paid thing or not. So since it is, I just view it as a bonus and not as a primary income source at this point. And when you're doing it part time, like there's no harm, and it'll just give you some extra side income that you can use for investing, for spending, whatever you want to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please drop a like and a comment if you did. I know this is a little bit different from what I usually do, but I kind of wanted to do a year in review, and then next year and end of 2019, we're gonna have something to look back on and hopefully laugh at how little ad revenue I'm making compared to what I did in 2019. So make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.